Hi, I'm Fabian. I'm working in Quan Fa Organic Farm, mostly helping out in the sales and operation section. Actually, my uncle, Mr. Liao, he owns the farm. Day to day, all of us will be running different part of the farm. We do actually we have different roles in the farm. The hands-on work of the farm is mostly done with my uncle and auntie, and then the foreign workers that were employed to do farming work. So they are actually the ones which have the more of the green hands doing the day-to-day things in the farm itself. The greenhouses is actually for the more important leafy vegetables, the cai xin, kailan, xiaobai, qing xian, hong xian. What else do we have? We have the lettuce, the emperor sprout, the baby potato leaf. All these will be grown mostly in the greenhouses. So right now I think this one is the amaranth, which is quite small at the moment because this weather has been a bit too wet past few days. If you shoot this one, you can see there's actually two colors, one red and one green. This is the bayam red and bayam green. So the reason for growing them together is that we can harvest them together. Then after the harvest, we can actually change to another type of vegetable, because for organic vegetables we have to do the crop rotation. Right now we actually face climate changes, so we actually have a shortage of vegetables up and down. Sometimes the vegetables wouldn't grow up, they will rot in the soil, and then after 30 days there will not be much harvest for us to harvest. So yeah, this is something that is happening right now. Will have a bit of a shortage depending on the weather. And then if you see a few brown patches here, it's because some of the vegetables didn't actually grow up, so mostly because of the weather, so they could have just died off inside. And then yeah, so when it comes to harvesting this plot of this greenhouse in particular, we will have quite little harvest for that day. Sad this one. A lot of brown patches. Very bad. A week ago was quite hot for a while, and then after that it was a lot of rain in the afternoon. Maybe it's the drastic change in the weather temperature, hot and cold. So like this is also slightly affected. You see the naipai, and just now that plot different, right? Just now that one you can see more naipai. This one is here a bit. So this is also quite bad for harvesting day lah. Straight away after the harvest, there'll be prowling, and then everything, all the vegetables inside will be, the leftover vegetables inside will be used for compost again. All the leaves the outer leaves that cannot be used, those will go back to compost, and then after that, they will change to another vegetables for these greenhouses. Oh, you see this? The rotten these are the outer leaves of the vegetables. So all these outer leaves will be used back for compost. These are the one that is being discarded out from the earlier harvest in the morning. I think you should get a closer shot in this. This should be quite interesting. You see, when we harvest the vegetables, we only cut the top part, the below part, the outer leaf. These are the one we don't need to use. Like for example, this one, they'll cut this part away, cut this part away, cut this part away. So this part is the one that will be used, but of course not for this kind. So all these are actually not wasted. We will ferment them together to do for our composting. Then after 6 months, they'll be back in the soil, and then they'll be giving nutrients to the vegetables already. So this is the compost after fermenting for 6 months. If you can touch the inside, it's a bit warm because they're still fermenting. This is actually not that bad. Further in. Yeah, it's better. Don't touch. So over here we ferment waste of vegetables, the coffee grounds from Nespresso. We have sawdust, we have beer malt, we have soy. All of it is vegetable waste that will be composed together. So after 6 months, when they are fully fermented, when everything has broken down, then we'll use it as fertilizer for the soil. And then sometimes we mix them with a bit of soil, like this one, which you see is a lighter color. And then that one we actually use for compost to grow the sprouts, like the sunflower sprouts and so on. Those kind of like little items that needs to be harvested in 7 days. Government leasing for the land now is currently, for us, we are facing every 3 years, have to renew one. So difficult to actually incur more costs in the farmland to make it better and to make more greenhouses, because we are still unsure about the next 3 years. If we get to stay, definitely we will stay here and continue farming, to do the practice organic farming, which is good for the environment here. If we were to lose the land here, we will have to work closely with our other partners farm to grow, to try to maybe grow some things that is in demand here, that things that we need to sell, like the local leafy vegetables. This is the tricky part because of the cold chain issues. We have to get a very good cold chain to ensure that the vegetables will still be fresh when delivered to the end users. If we have to, then we'll just go ahead and have to do it. If we can stay there, it'll be great. If we can't, then if we have to move forward to that, then it's fine. Either way is fine.